I'm John Hudspeth, and here I'm going to play some songs that relate to subjects that are either written in or concerning other countries, including Europe, the Jewish people in general, and even Latin America, including a South American and a Spanish song, Mexican birthday song. So we'll start out with a group of French, five songs that I learned even way back after my dad brought a record back from Paris, France. I heard these French small nursery rhymes or simple songs, and I played 3 of these on a ship to Europe 3 years later in 1961. But we'll start with first these 5, and the first one's By the Pale Moonlight, written by Jean Babsett Lully. This next one's a short French tune called translated Companions Late at Night, short simple tune. Now we'll do, translate, I Saw 3 Ships. And this next one's French song, On the Bridge at Avignon, a 15th century song. And we actually stayed in Avignon, France, believe it or not, one night back in 1961. when we made a trip as a family 3 years after my dad's business trip where he picked up the record in '58, on the bridge at Avignon. Then the last song in this series I still remember from that time is Bon Voyage, Monsieur Delay. So those are songs I remember from France. And now we're going to do songs that reflect a Jewish culture and influence. And this common historical theme of the Bible, Joshua and the Battle of Jericho, is interesting to both Christians and Jews. Where the walls came a-tumbling down following the battle. And the next is the Donah Donah song. This is a Yiddish tune, and I learned this from our late resident Zelda Bolton, who told me about the background of this song. Even though its theme is a sad theme about a calf going to the slaughterhouse and a swallow swinging high and free, it was the words that go with it. And it was sung in the '60s by Joan Baez. It got more popularized here in America for a period when I first learned it. Donah Donah. next Jewish piece I'll play is Havalagia. This is the folk song that's became the patriotic song even in Israel today, and it's commonly known among many Jewish people, even a few here at Westminster. Sampling of English Jewish culture, and now I'll get a touch of Irish themes through the railroad song Drilly Terrier's Drill, written by Thomas Casey. In the 1880s, they were busy blasting rock through the earliest pneumatic drills, but it was a tough job and a lot of hardships. But I'll play you verses of this railroad song. They were called terriers, the Irish drillers. Play Danny Boy. This one was written by an Englishman, I think, but it's sung throughout Ireland with different sets of words. These are more serious words, but sometimes they've used those as tribute in documentaries to the Irish firefighters who died in that terrible 9/11 hit, since many of them were of Irish origin and gave their lives trying to save people. play a little tune with a Scottish tone, the Bluebells of Scotland. So a couple here at Westminster told me they really like this one especially. And anyway, Where's My Highland Laddie Gone is the big theme of it. Now I'll play a brief part of an English song, Flow Gently Sweet Afton. This is written to the poem words of Robert Burns. And I'm not sure whether he played a role in composing this melody, but it's a real gently one, so Flow Gently Sweet Afton, sort of a romantic song. Okay, now we'll get to Latin America, and this tune here is a condor tune that was sung over the ages years ago, maybe 1400 or 1500 AD, and it's sometimes been said to be associated with the last Inca emperor of Peru as the Spanish were starting to take over. And this song's been sung, and it's known as the Condor tune, according to some people who performed this here at Westminster. And Simon Garfunkel made a version of this tune 50 years ago, in 1969-70. Sort of was serious, but yet a nice moving reflection reflecting the South American, yet American thoughts put into it. for the final song today, we'll go to the Mexican birthday song. And one of our residents, Julia Mellenbrook, who's now 103 and not coming out as much, but she still 59 years ago taught me this tune, the Las Montañas tune, pronounced it right, in her Spanish class at the old UJH here in Austin. And I played this to her too, a number of times, including on her 100th birthday. She's now 103, but maybe a little weaker, but she still remembers all this. But anyways, to Miss Mellenbrook and the people who Hispanics here enjoy the Mexican birthday song, here we are. Well, thank you for this session, and I'm glad to have tributes to the late Zelda Bolton and also to Miss Mellenbrook, who contributed these by learning about these songs. Anyway, thank you, and hopefully we'll get through these tough times and get more outdoor recording and maybe more live recording.